when you look at yourself in a mirror, you see your image, but it's reversed. Just as we see here with this text, it's reversed. So if you look in a mirror, you move your right hand, the image in the mirror seems to be moving a left hand. But if you set the mirrors at exactly right angles, but then when you look into the two mirrors, you see what you actually look like. If you have a crest on your pullover, the text will be the right way around. Or if you have text like this and hold it up in front of it, it actually looks the right way around because it's being reflected twice. And so it's the right way around. If you move your right hand, the person in the mirror seems to be moving a right hand as well, which is a bit disconcerting at first. If a row of people look into the double mirror, each person can see themselves, but may not see other people. And as they move around, a whole class of people could look at the double mirror, and each person would just see themselves. If you shine a light in, it bounces off the mirrors in such a way that it comes back exactly in the direction it came from, or parallel to it. So if it hits this here, say at an angle of 30 degrees to the mirror, bounces off at 30 to the mirror, hits the next one at 70, bounces off at 70. It will, in total, undergo a 180 degree turn. So it will finish up parallel to the original direction. We can see that here with a laser and a right angle prism. So if the laser shines in here, you can see the laser beam going in. It bounces off these two surfaces, which are now acting as mirrors. And even if I change the angle here, within certain limits, it's totally internally reflected inside in this right angle prism. Now, if this were made of glass, you could go at an even steeper angle before it would get out. In this case, with a plastic prism, the angle through which this will work is fairly limited, maybe 20 degrees or so. Now, what use is made of this? This works obviously in 2 dimensions, but it also works in 3 dimensions. If we have 3 mirrors at right angles, now we can shine light in from any direction. It will bounce off the 3 mirrors and come back parallel to the original direction. However, the image will be reversed. If you look at an image of text this time, it will be reversed, as it would be in a single mirror. When the astronauts went to the moon, 1969, they set up an array of little mirrors like this, called corner reflectors. And a laser light is shone onto that, and it's timed coming back. And using the timing, they can calculate the distance to the moon. Another application of this is in reflectors on a bicycle. Here's a piece of the reflector of a bicycle. It's smooth on the outside, but the inner surface has all these corner reflectors. They're just like the corners of a cube. So if light from a car strikes this, it goes in and it bounces off the 3 corners of each little reflector and shines back towards the car from which it came. So it isn't that the car illuminates the whole thing. This reflects the light from the car back to the car. And light from another car will reflect back to that car. So it's called a corner reflector. If you look at some of the ships in the Dublin port or in Dunleary Yacht Club, you'll see on the masts very often a steel radar reflector. It's 3 pieces of steel that intermesh, giving you 8 corners. And radar beams reflect from these corners back towards the source. So they're just used as tracking devices. But it's the same idea as this. It's a corner reflector, but just handles longer wavelengths of radar beams.